It's been so difficult to do videos all week. I'm torn. I'm absolutely devastated about what took place this week with a friend of mine, Hunter Myers. And yet, I still have a job to do every day. I still have to be a dad, husband, trainer, driver. And it's been a taxing week. The weather hasn't helped either. Yeah, I've done this video. I just wanted to update you on your horses. That's all I wanted to do. I just find myself thinking of the entire situation. I'll have people all the time ask me that are friends of friends or people acquaintances, or they don't know about horse racing. So people that have no general knowledge of horse racing other than involves horses. And I'll have them, I'll have people message me all the time or just ask me, you don't get scared? You sit behind those horses? It seems dangerous. Honestly, I don't think I can feel any more safe than I do sitting behind a horse. More comfortable. Is it dangerous? Yes. Of course it is. But we never really understand how truly dangerous it is. Sure, you can break your wrist, elbow, collarbone, your shoulder, your legs, your back. End up with concussions and very serious things. Things that take a lot of time to come back from. A lot of rehab. Not very often death. It doesn't happen very often. And I find myself finding it difficult to process, as it should be. We don't live in a war-torn industry or country. I'm not used to facing death abruptly. Everybody has. Nobody does until they do, right? Lose somebody in a car accident or a fire or plane crash. I don't think you're ever ready to lose a friend. But we do. And as an industry as a whole, I think we're left reeling, right? I saw a picture on Facebook today of drivers in New Zealand wearing an armband in races for Hunter Myers in New Zealand. The outpouring of support from inside our industry all over the world has been immense. It leaves you feeling devastated and proud at the same time. I talked the other day about Hunter's character, and I got a message yesterday that, not only was this kid polite, respectful, likable, and as I said, a true asset to this industry, he was also an organ donor. So I went today to Pittsburgh. They had what was called the Honor Walk, I believe it's called. Easily the saddest thing I've ever been involved in my life. Easily. It was very emotional. I believe it allowed a lot of people to start to get some closure over the whole incident and start to move forward. I'd said to somebody the other day, just in a random text, somebody messaged me about Hunter and how they love watching him drive and how he was a nice kid. And past that. He said, well, I don't know much about death and grief. I don't think you ever get past it. I think you patch it. If there's a little hole in you, call it your soul, your heart, whatever, your mind, there's a little hole that never goes away. You can patch it, put a Band-Aid on it. Every so often, it has to be addressed again. I assume that's what it's like. So I drive down the road. I'm going to start my day. Drive tonight, drive tomorrow, and continue to do something that I love, and that Hunter loved. And that truly, when we all break it down, we know the risks, we know the odds, and we happily go and do our job. So my update today will be as somber and as easy as the one the other day. Jim Bree raced good, was a winner. Manhattan Money's first start back, he raced good. Finished 7th, but 6th, whatever, but he was close, raced good. We'll talk about a lot of this stuff in the weekly videos, but I wanted to update you today and get this stuff off my chest. Unload some stuff that's been hanging off of me. But of course, Delicious Stone DK was a winner also. So that's what yesterday looked like. We've had a great run, aside from probably one of the worst days I've been around in quite a while. That had nothing to do with our burn and everything to do with our industry. Anyway, I will run through your videos this week. What I might do is just every so often, whether I'm stuck for time or not really feeling up to it, I'll run through all the horses A to Z. One video for you guys coming up later today.